Good morning, sixth grade. This is March 23rd, Monday, trying something new. This is a video recording for your next project. We are on lesson 1, page 432, module 13, Geography and Life in Arabia. If you look on your right-hand side, you will see a map. Okay. The map shows Arabia is a peninsula, and a peninsula is a piece of land that is bordered on 3 sides by water. You'll notice Persia off to your right. Persia is now a country of Iran. And then on your left-hand side, you'll see Egypt and Ethiopia. Between them is the Red Sea, and on the other side is the Persian Gulf. Then up ahead, you have the Mediterranean Sea. You will notice these red and blue lines. That is your caravan routes. That is where caravans came from China and from India across the Arabian Peninsula and out to Europe and other places where they would trade. What is Arabia? Arabia is a desert land. It has 800-foot-high sand dunes in some places. It's very arid, very low rain, except for along the coast. So what I want you to do is I want you to read page 432 all the way to page 436. You'll find that some of the people are sedentary. What does that mean? Oh, they live in a town. Where did these towns form? They formed along the coastlines and also on the oases in the trade routes. Again, go back to your map showing your red and your blue trade routes. Okay, and you would have oases, which is what? It's where water has come up through the sand and trees and all that, and you can have a little bit of farming depending on how big the oasis is. And that is where your towns would spring up. And they would have merchants in that, and that's where a lot of your people would live. Because your caravans would be traveling, they wouldn't stay in one place. You also had nomads. What are nomads? Nomads are people that travel from place to place. They have their tents, they have their livestock, camels, sheep, goats. They use their camels for a source of milk and protein. They would raise some of them to eat. They would raise some of them for, use the skin of the animals to make their tents. And the individual owned their livestock and owned their tents, but the tribe owned the land that they would graze on, okay? And then they would move from one grazing part to another as the seasons changed. So what I want you to do is I want you to read that, and then the assessment is lesson 1, review ideas, terms, and people. You're only going to do number 1, A, define, B, explain, and a little more than one sentence, please, and C, elaborate. How modern developments have changed the trade routes to Arabia since the 500s. You have to think about it. What has happened since the 500s? We are now in the 2000s. So again, that's going to be more than just a couple of sentences. Give me a paragraph or 2 on your explanation of number 1C. Have a great day. We will talk to you again. Have a beautiful day. Thank you. Any questions, you can email me at mmcginnis@stferdinand.org. And please do all of your work in Google Docs.